Bonjour, welcome back. We go for a small vlog, a tiny vlog, as you can see in the title. You guys asked for it, and I thought it would be kind of cool. I'm actually at my parents' house at the moment, and I'm studying for the criminal law and public law part of the bar exam. We have like a little bit less than 2 months to go. And but today I thought let's drive to the next big city. Maybe we can buy some cool stuff, maybe from some vintage stores. And yeah, let's see. And I got Heidi with me. And yeah, I can't show you right now, but yeah, I can show you. Wait a moment. You can see her laying down there. And yeah, yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the vlog. Maybe we see each other in the next shot. And yeah, let's just see what we can buy. Maybe some Christmas presents or something like this. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, let's see. Well, Heidi already sleeping. This is how she sleeps during the drive, and I'm just crawling here the whole time. Anyways, yeah. Hope you enjoy the small vlog. Maybe we see each other in the next scene if everything works out. And by the way, look at the weather. I'm standing here next to the road, but it's actually raining, and it was a little bit snow in the beginning of the day, but now the snow is gone, and we have to find a way to deal with the weather. Heidi is kind of wet, and that's the reason I covered her with the blanks, with the blankie. Oh no, Heidi is wet. And maybe I can put another thing on her. Yeah, let's see. Anyways, we see each other in the next session, and not in the next session, in the next cut, and yeah. Yeah, maybe like this. So Heidi is completely in her blankies. Yeah, anyways, let's get started. And see you. And yeah, the weather is so bad, I can't believe so. Wait. So first of all, it was actually kind of snowy in the recent days, and I really enjoyed it. But at least 2 to 3 days, it was starting to snow in the morning. Then it was so cold that the snow even stayed. For those people, I know that we have some people in the chat, like I'm live streaming right now, and I know that we have some people in the on my channel that never saw snow in their lives, because it's just not so common in your countries, and it's also not so common in our countries. It's just like that. In the recent time, it just starts to snow a little bit in November again, but December it's always gone, so we also don't have a white Christmas, unluckily, even though that would be kind of beautiful. But so for example, in my childhood, it was a lot of years like this, that we really had snow in such big waves that I was completely covered, but I was so much tinier back in the days, and yeah, I hope your weather is kind of good. I know there's a lot of pollution going on in some of you guys' countries, and that's not so enjoyable to stand outside. And I hope you guys, by the way, I hope you guys can even understand me, because it's so rainy, I don't know if you can see that. It's rainy, it's cold. Heidi is freezing. Heidi is covered with two of them two blankies, and yeah, she's trying to enjoy the ride towards the next city. By the way, there's nothing more cute than Heidi's nose exactly on the thing, on the brackets you have to pull when you're driving, and I also wanted to talk with you guys, I just want to tell you how my camera is set up here. I'm in this small Fiat 500 for my mother, and she's actually planning to sell them because it's just too expensive. Once in a month something is dead from the car, I don't know how to say it in English, and it's actually pretty expensive to buy once a month something new for the Fiat. So she's thinking about selling him, but I'm not sure if she's gonna do that. Anyways, what I wanted to say is I hope you guys can understand me, because I'm driving through the rain, not in pain. But yeah, anyways, what I want to say is I have my camera set up on this small sunflower you could see in the luck video, where I was speaking of the topic of luck. I think in the first second I made a shot where you can see the spacebar of the of the Fiat, and there's only a sunflower, and there I put my camera on, and I really have to drive slow today because just had to tell myself this, because this camera, why it's so important. I think I said this in another vlog, why I'm so, yeah, I really try to take care, and I hope that nothing happens to the camera today, is because the first time I made a little bit more money, you know, I don't make a lot of money to be honest at this point, but where I made a little bit more of money, I spent all my money into this camera, because as I said, I think you know, some of my friends have a lot of money in crypto or in some other stuff, but I always told myself that I need just gonna put some money into myself, and then I thought, okay, put everything into this camera. And it was actually, oh, music is still playing, and this camera is actually the first money, the first money of the first, I don't know, 12 months which I was doing YouTube, so actually kinda expensive for me, to be honest. And this is also the reason I was so proud when I bought the camera, that the first month or so the camera was always next to me on the bed in my student dorm, you know, because I was so proud that you know, that the camera is not sleeping next to me, but oh, I'm driving too freaking fast. Anyways, yeah, speaking about taking care and driving 20 kilometers, anyways, yeah, hope you, yeah, or maybe you see that, you know, maybe you see my idea behind it, why I put my camera there, yeah. And Heidi's sleeping, by the way. She's hopefully she's warm enough. I put 2 blankets on her, so she's enjoying the ride and not freezing. But I'm not sure. I read when I was younger also that some breeds of dogs, I don't think that every dog still have it, because we as humans obviously had our impact on them, but I think they are not freezing as much as humans, because they have 2 layers of skin. I read this somewhere when I was a kid. I'm not sure if this is fact or cap. You can write that in the comments, fact or cap. Check on this information. But I think it's also, I told you guys that I was working for a vet when I was 14 for a small period of time, because of school we had to do this, and he also told me something like this, something like they are not freezing because they have more layers of skin. Anyways, would love to have this as well, and this is also the reason why I'm thinking of buying a new jacket, because actually in my life I never had a winter jacket for myself, you know. It was always, maybe the younger siblings know what I'm talking about, that when you are the younger sibling, you always have to take the things that your older sibling was wearing. You know, when I was younger, my brother had a pullover, then he gave it to me, or I had to take it, because my parents said, hey, it's the cheapest way for us both to live. And yeah, so I basically only had his winter jacket. But at the point where I really bought my own stuff, or that I needed to have my own style, obviously, or my own fashion sense, since then I never had my own winter jacket that was like, that I bought for myself. So I'm always on those, you know, we have like 0 degrees, I'm always on those, maybe you can see it, I have to concentrate on the street. I'm not sure if you guys can even hear me clearly, but you know, you can see those thin winter, those thin jackets that I'm always wearing. And yeah, maybe I have to step up the game, to be honest. And that's the reason, maybe today we're gonna see some leather jacket, that would be cool, which are a little bit more puffy, so I'm not freezing all the time. Anyways, yeah, I'm talking a lot. Hope you guys had a good day, to be honest. And yeah. This, by the way, the city where a lot of my old high school friends are studying, you know. So when we finished high school, obviously some people started different things, and the people who started to study at university, a lot of them actually, I think, yeah, we were a pretty small high school class, was like I don't know, 70, 80 people, and let's say 40 of them started to study, or 50, then at least 20 of them went to this city to study here because it's so close to my, you know, as I said, all of us lived on those small villages, and this was basically the biggest city close to us. And I thought, I didn't thought anything. I thought, first of all, it's not so nice because I want to meet new people, obviously, even though I'm pretty close to a lot of, as you know, the burger friend or the guy in Spain at the moment, or the guy from Greece. They are all just childhood friends from high school. But what's also nice is to find new people, you know, out of the comfort zone. So I thought, let's study there. And so I basically thought, let's study in a bigger city. But in the end of the day, you have to be pretty good in high school to start studying law, or you start studying law at the university that is in small town, you know, not the big cities like Berlin or so. And I have to look when we have the red phase, when the red phase is over. And yeah, I thought, I basically moved another town behind this city, you know, in the next big city. It's they are both kind of similar from the size, and I think here I couldn't also study law, to be honest, because it's so, you have to be here also pretty good. But yeah, anyways, but yeah, the plan worked with finding new people, because nobody of my old friends study in the city where I'm studying now, but I still can easily, you know, visit them. Anyways, why is this phase taking so long? So we arrived, Heidi. Yeah, we arrived, and yeah, let's see what we can get. And yeah, let's go. By the way, Heidi got a new armor, you know, as you can maybe see. And yeah, what would be also cool is if we, if I could show you guys, I think I told you guys about the tiramisu, the best tiramisu in the world with the strawberries and all. That would be cool if we could check that out, you know, together with Heidi. But I'm actually, what I didn't thought about, if I can go with Heidi into every store, or if we can go together into a restaurant. So yeah, and I'm not sure what is Heidi looking for, but she seems to be so hyperactive. Oh, peeing. And it's so freaking cold. It's crazy. But yeah, main plan, leather jacket, leather jacket, and tiramisu. This is the main plan now for the whole trip. And Heidi to calm down. Heidi, what's good? What's good with the fan? Ah, okay, now she's calmed down. Anyways, yeah, see you guys in the next. Actually, not too bad, to be honest. I didn't choose. I'm actually at the Italiana, you know, Italiano. But I choose for some reason to eat a soup because it's good and it's actually tastes kind of nice, to be honest. better decision than a pizza, I would say, because it's healthier. Okay, the bread not, but yeah. But our main mission is still on. We go for our tiramisu, and the tiramisu is actually the same cost as the soup, but I'm sitting closer. Wait a moment. There's the tiramisu we are going for. The thing on the right. Tiramisu with the berries. And Heidi's also here. Looking for something to eat. It's so loud, it's crazy. Anyways. But yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10, I would say it's actually an 8, 8.2, something like this. Merci. And what I can only recommend when you're a student, small trick, you know, life hack. And you also have to don't eat too. You know, you want to eat sometimes out because you can't cook every day, or you're just tired from cooking every day. I think then it's actually nice when you go into a restaurant and don't order something to drink. Because something to drink, or at least in Germany, you don't get free water. I think in, for example, France or Italy, you get free tap water. But in Germany, it's actually that you have to pay for that. It is oftentimes, it costs the same as the food itself. So for example, this soup costs 8 euros, and I would say it's okay. It's actually not cheap, but it's also not too expensive for how much you get. But it costs 8 euros, and I guess a water would cost me 4.50, something like this. A bottle of water cost me 8, and something real to drink, like other people want to drink soft drinks and all. I think Coca-Cola would be even more expensive, or beer, or all this stuff, you know. So that's the reason I never order something to drink, because then it would be even more expensive, you know. We got it. So the plan has, you know, succeeded. Let me taste, you know. The thing is, why I like this more than the classic tiramisu. I think the classic tiramisu is just too dry, but this with those fruits, you know, it's not this big of fruits, but you can see it. There's red things between. It gets so much more juicy, you know. So I would say this is, for me, the best tiramisu, you know. Or at least the best tiramisu I ever ate. And I would say I even ate a lot of tiramisus in my life, because when I was younger and we were in restaurants, it was always a little bit special, and then we could choose. My brother could choose a tiramisu, or oftentimes chose a tiramisu, and I oftentimes chose mousse chocolat. And but I obviously also tasted his. And then after this phase ended, I was in when I started studying and when I went to restaurants with other people, I still did this. Like, went to some place and ordered some tiramisu. Yeah, so I would say I have some knowledge at least. Yeah. So I would say, on a scale of 1 to 10, I would rate this a 9. A good old 9, you know? Perfect 9. So we are on our way home. I hope that I could film at least a bit. Heidi is still dragging like shit, and it's also raining like shit. Oh yeah, Heidi has to pee. Yeah. We're gonna see each other in the car again, you know, when I'm in the car and it's dry. So we are back, and yeah, or we are back at the parking lot, and damn, it's raining and all the stuff, as I already said. And small recap, so the plan was to get a winter jacket or a leather jacket, and to get tiramisu, you know, tiramisu, we did that, but we didn't get the jacket in the store. I couldn't film as well, but at least I bought myself a jersey. All those jackets were not the jackets I had in my head, but I bought myself this retro Spain tricot from Fernando Torres. I don't know if you know him. When I was younger, he was with Ronaldinho, one of my favorite players. Anyways, yeah, we got the jersey in red, like the color, and yeah, now we're gonna head home. I'm not sure if I can let the camera there, because I don't want to cause any crashes, but let's see. See you guys in the next scene. And yeah, Heidi is also still here. Heidi already sleeping, you know. There you can see her, maybe. Yeah, you can see her. And yeah, she was also freezing, so that's the reason I was running through the city getting all the stuff that I wanted to get. And yeah, see you. And we switched the cam, and now you can see me through the iPhone camera, because my other camera is actually it's just too dangerous, you know, to have it there in front of my face while driving. We gotta play it safe, as always in life. Now I would say take some risks sometimes, but you know, when other people's lives are involved, then it's, I would say, not the best thing to take a risk. Anyways, so yeah, as you can see, we had a good time in the city, even though it was rainy and freezing and all the stuff, and I was completely dying. And I hope that I'm not ill tomorrow, you know. I don't catch a cold or something like this. Catch the cold, simple plasma, man. And yeah, we had a good time. With we I mean Heidi and me. And so, and before I'm gonna end the vlog, I just had a small topic in my head that I'm actually curious what you guys are saying, you know. So feel free to oh, by the way, it's pretty dark outside. It's only 6:30, but for some reason it's already so dark. Feel free to write your opinions in the comment section. And I always want to say live stream, even though I'm not live streaming right now. And yeah, so the whole thing that I had in my head was actually so recently, when I thought about back when I was a kid, and whether, you know, I think you also got the election in the United States, you know, that they elected the president, and yeah, and you have also votings in your countries, and you also see it on social media and all this stuff. You know, I have the feeling that nowadays it's so much more okay to don't say the truth anymore, or just to lie. And I think this was something, especially in the politics, that was always something that you can catch a lot of voters if you just mix the truths with some caps, you know, with some fake stuff. It was always a method, I would say, but I think nowadays, especially because in a lot of countries in Europe, those parties are on the rise, who are oftentimes capping around, but also you can see it in other positions, or you can see it on, if you don't see it in the politics because you're not into politics, then you can maybe see it on social media, that so many people were claiming to be something they are not, or to people that are just capping around are oftentimes crazy successful, like they get a crazy amount of money or fame or something like this, and the crazy thing is that you even see that, you know, so many people see that, and I guess also a lot of kids see that. And when I, you know, now back to me when I was a kid, or how I had the feeling I grew up, it was like, so for example, Barack Obama was the president, and I have no clue if everything he said was right, you know, and I was not so deep into politics when I was 6. But the only thing that I got from him was this impression that he's a good human, or he's diplomatic, or he's someone who's trying to be loving, you know, that he tries to, you know, do the best for the people where we arrived. And so this was the impression I had as a kid. And then I thought, okay, in order to be a good human, you also have to be like that, you know, you also have to be in some kind of way a good human. And yeah, then if we compare to nowadays, it changed a bit, I would say. Like now, especially on, as I said, on social media and all this stuff, it's actually that Heidi is also awake, that it changed a bit, that when you are a kid now, you see, and maybe you even realize, oh, this was a lie, but everybody is still voting or still saying, hey, this person is cool, because in the end of the day, the most important is the resolution, and or what answer he gives to the humans. And Heidi sleeping again. And then you think, okay, maybe it's completely okay to lie, maybe it's completely okay to cap around all the time, because it gets you all the stuff that the most of the people want, you know, money and all the stuff. And I have no clue if this is so good for the kids, to be honest, or if something has changed. So I'm not sure if this is how the people voted is good for politics or for wars, you know. Maybe it is, but I have not all the information I want to know to give you guys now a perfect answer to that. Because oftentimes first of all, I want all information because I cap around or tell my idea on something. At least I need so many information that I'm happy with my opinion. But yeah, I only wanted to say what kind of impact this maybe has on the people, on the kids nowadays, when they see those famous people. Anyways, where it's completely okay to lie, you know. Yeah, feel free to write your comment on that topic in the comment section. And I hope you enjoyed this small vlog. We arrived, and oh damn, the camera is completely like this. And yeah, wish you guys all the best. Feel free to leave a like, subscribe. If you don't have an opinion on this, feel free to not comment your opinion, you know. No, feel free to you just comment something else, you know. It's completely okay if this is maybe not even your topic. Anyways, only the best. Ciao, cacao, I would say, and